Hello everyone, it's Look4Tech here. In today's video we have the OnePlus 7T Pro. So in this video we'll be testing out these Wii games I've downloaded for this phone on the Dolphin 5.0 MMJ version, and of course I can leave the link in the description of the video if you would like. I'll see what the comments say if there's people asking for it. We'll get started with this video. Yes, I am new to YouTube. I used to be a YouTuber called SalesTech, now it's Look4Tech, and I even have a website. So it's here, and yes, you have tech news, game tests, benchmarks, and if you go to game test, it's Android, Cloud, Daemon PS2, and Dolphin. So there's also a request a game where you could request a game for me to test. Of course you do need to enter some details. Set to 50%, and of course sync on skip will be enabled for most of it. So there is some lag, you can see it. Oops. Of course you can mess around with the settings, and you would probably get improved FPS doing that. But for now I'm just using these settings and seeing how each game plays on this OnePlus 7T Pro. Trackmania built to race. Looks good so far. Yep, definitely smooth. Oh. Very sensitive controls, but those who probably play this game already know about it. Oh my, I cannot play this game. Mario Kart Wii. So there is lag for this game. Shouldn't be, since it's the 855 Plus, and I think the 845 was playing this perfectly smooth too. But I guess it's to do with the settings you're using. In most places it does seem 60 FPS anyway, so that's good. Yep, perfectly smooth to me. Mario Kart Wii. The Legend of Spyro, the Eternal Night. So let's slow motion time and see if we could jump onto this. And I don't even know if I can do the next one. Stuck at 25 FPS, let's check another load state.
Here we go.
Okay, so defeating enemies. So we're getting some frame drops, 1 or 2 FPS, but again, look at that, it's perfectly smooth. Quality is good too. The camera that I'm using doesn't do this quality that much justice. So this is much better quality than you see in the video. Much better quality, I mean. Crash of the Titans. So it's showing 30 FPS. Seems pretty smooth. Not sure yet. Let's walk around a bit. Drop to 24 FPS there.
Search the NAruto for him. I have Felonious design. Oh, the physics of him being there are just tremendous.
Seems playable to me. Quality is beautiful too, considering it's on 720p. Scarface. Showing 30 FPS either way, with override emulated clock speed on off. It's doing perfectly fine. I do need to fix the controls to look around. It's not letting me. So for Sonic Unleashed, this game is in Japanese, but we'll see what happens. For now it's showing 30 FPS.
That door's glowing, Sonic. Maybe that means it'll open.
So far it's showing 30 FPS, and it seems pretty smooth to me. So it's showing 30 FPS, I can see some lag, but it's playable. Yep, completely playable, 30 FPS, Sonic Unleashed. This is the one that I think he turns into some kind of monster at night, I'm not sure. But as you can see, it's very smooth. Legend of Zelda, this is Twilight Princess. 30 FPS, and this is quite a graphical scene. Just jump around. In the water. It's showing 30 FPS. Let's run around a bit. Yeah, it's still 30. Nicely smooth and stable. I like that, and it's on 720p too. Oh, well, this is the same thing. Doesn't look like it's a special scene. Can we ride Epona? Okay, this kid doesn't want to let me ride my horse. Either way, 30 FPS. Moving on, and that was quite graphical too. So impressive from the Snapdragon 855 Plus. Let's go to Super Mario Galaxy 2. This was very heavy. You can't play it on this MMJ version apparently, so there is a flaw. So you would have to download the other Dolphin version if you want to play Super Mario Galaxy 2. I have the other version as well, you could see it. I think it's this one. Where is it? There it is. Nice and smooth. Still some lag. Wish the MMJ version worked, but this is it for now. 55 FPS, still good in my opinion. That's what I really like about the MMJ version. The main thing is that it runs games better with the enhancement of 720p or even Full HD. Just runs it much smoother. Now let's move on to the next game, which is Conduit II. This game isn't playable either way. I'm sure you could see it's showing 15 FPS. You can't really do much to change that. But it's very laggy. I don't know, there might be some kind of setting for this that you could put. I wouldn't play this either way, so Conduit 2 I would say is a fail. Epic Micky 2. So this game is running 30 FPS. So, cutscenes showing 30 FPS, so that's good. To the actual game. You can see it's pretty smooth. But it's pretty dark too, so.
Micky, go over to Oswald and lob him up so we can do a bit of scouting. Oh my! Well, that was good.
So it seems smooth in some sense. 30 FPS is still pretty good. Did have some frame drops, but it should be fine. Still think that's kind of playable. Let's move on to the next game, Donkey Kong Country Returns. It went up to 40 FPS. From what I remember, there was a setting to play this at 60 FPS. I just don't remember where it was, to be honest. Maybe it was on the other Dolphin version. Not entirely sure. But this was Donkey Kong Country Returns. What is this? The Last Story. This is another game. Okay, this has some kind of graphical problem right now. I don't know what it is. I did remember I noticed this when I was testing this. It seems to not show their pants, what they're wearing. So there's that, unfortunately. Either way, it's not very good and not very smooth. But what was this called? The Last Story. I wouldn't recommend this. It's not smooth. Again, you might be able to mess around with the settings, improve it, but they're not wearing pants, so I'm guessing this is to do with the Dolphin version. You could find a better Dolphin version and let me know maybe in the comments, I don't mind. Next game we have is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm probably gonna die before anything even happens. Yeah, it seems smoother when it's on OpenGL. I guess I was using the wrong settings. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Again, there are so many settings you can mess around with in this game to make the quality better, the speed better, with less frame drops, but for now, either way, it does seem smoother than it was before. Okay. Can I fly? That's not the right... Yep, that's... So yeah, it's showing 50 FPS. Seems good to me. So you can play New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and again, most of these games are multiplayer, so you can play them multiplayer too. Let's move on to Sonic Colors. So this game was always graphical. Very heavy on the graphics too. From what I remember, it was showing 20 FPS even on the Snapdragon 845. But we'll see. I think there are settings you could choose to make it better. So far it's been just stable at 30, so that's good. I can notice some lag though, to the 27 maybe FPS. So it seems stable actually, 30 FPS. I didn't notice any frame drops, any big frame drops, even through all of these graphical type of things. And we are on 720p, do not forget, you can make it default, which would increase FPS but lower the graphical quality. NAruto Shippuden Gekito Ninja Taisen Special. 60 FPS. As you can see, there are no frame drops. You could probably even play this at 4K too. You can see there were some frame drops to 55 FPS. So that was Naruto Shippuden. Very fun game. Next game is Rayman Origins. Let's run around a bit. It's completely stable to me. And it's multiplayer too, so you can control more than one connect more than one controller and play this game. Either way, 50 FPS, nice and stable, completely playable. And the last game I have on this list is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. So 60 FPS for Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Yeah, perfect. Nice and smooth. Definitely playable. 60 FPS with no frame drops. So that was the Wii gaming test with the OnePlus 7T Pro. Hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And of course, if you can, check out my website too, slick4tech.com. Hopefully I could get to 1,000 subscribers.